Hello and welcome to Park Life, the show that makes sure you've got all the details ahead of Saturday's game against MK Dons.
So we welcome a few familiar faces back to St James's Park this Saturday, here in the boardroom, out on the pitch and in the dugout. We spoke to Matt Taylor, who hopes they'll get a respectful welcome.
All to play for this weekend. We are looking forward to it. I just hope that the game goes through with very relatively little amount of controversy, and our fans are really respectful to Paul and his staff and players. We're on a good run in terms of our home form recently. We'll take the positives out of the Cambridge game and fly into this weekend and give it everything we've got, and hopefully we can pick up a positive result.
With still only one goal conceded in 2019, we spoke to Dean Moxey about the recent defensive record.
Two good teams pushing for promotion, so it'll be a tight game, but fingers crossed we can come out on top.
And Matt said you've been important leading the defensive late. You must be pleased with 3 clean sheets from 4 games as well. Yeah,
we're happy with 3. We wanted 4, but yeah, to give it a good base at the back is what we needed. And yeah, let's hope, fingers crossed, we can do it again on Saturday. Obviously, it'll be nice to see the lads and the old manager, but yeah, it's another game for us, and we want the 3 points as much as they will.
And you join us in the Heritage Lounge now. Quite a space, isn't it, Simon?
Yeah, it's been here for a couple of years now, almost as long as me. And in terms of Exeter City, it's a wonderful space. Lots of our key sponsors, coming here for a match day, and you actually get a really good view of that St James's Park pitch, so it's brilliant.
Just a few things to note ahead of the game. We've got a few match day activities going on. So, of course, Les the Fez will be back here. Also, freeze face painting as well. Make sure you get yourself in the Junior Grecians Lounge for those younger supporters. Opens from 12:30 for Junior Grecians members and 1:30 for everybody else. In terms of the Stagecoach Adam Stansfield stand, you can get in there from 12:30 to watch the Newcastle and Tottenham game, I believe, which obviously should be a great game. And do make sure you get into the ground in good time as well, because we are expecting a big attendance. And the Red Legion are planning a display this Saturday. Simon, it's always good when they do something to build the atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they did a really good job ahead of the FA Cup match last season against West Brom. I believe it's a foil, and they just fans have to hold it above the head prior to kick-off, and it just builds that atmosphere, because obviously we're expecting a larger than normal crowd in, and it would just builds that atmosphere ahead of what is going to be a very big game.
And just looking at the game, looking forward to seeing some familiar faces.
Yeah, quite a few as well, isn't there? Not just Paul in the opposition dugout. You've got his coaching staff as well: Mel, Danny Butterfield, Matt Oakley in the coaching staff, and of course Steve Perriman's going to be in the boardroom as well. So some really friendly faces there. And of course, recently they've signed David Wheeler as well, so he joins the likes of Ryan Harley, Robbie Simpson and Jordan Moore-Taylor. So yeah, it'll be great to welcome all those back, but obviously the focus has to be on a very important game, and the 3 points in terms of promotion battle. So I'm sure there'll be hellos and handshakes and greetings prior to 3 o'clock, but then it's all about getting behind the boys and getting the 3 points.
And what sort of game are you expecting? Obviously, when we went up to Stadium MK, it was a tough one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was defences on top in that game as well. And you look at our recent defensive record, only 1 goal conceded in 2019, and MK, despite having a poor run of form of late, have been reasonably strong defensively as well. So I expect a tight game on Saturday. Maybe only the 1 goal, or 2-1 victory, something like that. I think there'll only be the 1 goal in it.
And that's it from Park Life for this episode, and we look forward to seeing you all on Saturday.